Hello everyone, welcome to the Smart Life. Today I have the IMILab EC2 wireless home security camera. So this camera has two modules. One is the camera and one is a gateway module. The camera is powered by a 5100 mAh lithium ion battery, and in today's video I am going to show you how to set up this camera, and I'll do a full review of this camera, and I'll also show you how to connect the gateway using the power over Ethernet or PoE. So I'll be powering this gateway using the LAN cable by using this PoE kit. So coming to the specifications of this camera, so it has the PIR motion detection, that is the passive infrared detection. It supports 1080p HD recordings. It has a night vision recording as well as the free cloud storage for 7 days. It is truly wireless, that means the camera is battery powered, and it has a rating of IP66 dust and water resistance. And coming to the detailed specifications, the good thing is that it is UL listed, and the power input is 5 volts 2 amps for the camera as well as the gateway. And the gateway supports a micro SD card up to 64 gigabytes, and it has a 100 Mbps wired LAN connection, and wireless connectivity is 2.4 gigahertz. And this product is manufactured in August 2020. I got this camera from gearbest.com, and the good thing is that I have the international version. So this is the global version and everything is in English, and you can connect this camera to any of the servers that is near to your location. So if you connect to a server near your location, then you will be able to get the notifications of any motion detection on time. So now let's unbox it and see what is there inside. So this is the gateway, and it has a notice in English, and it has a micro USB input and micro SD card slot and the LAN RJ45 connector, and it also has a reset button here. And this is the mounting bracket for the camera, and this is the camera itself, and this is the user's manual, and it is in English, so that is good. So this is the supplied LAN Ethernet cable, and they have provided a double-sided tape for attaching your camera to your wall. And this is the mounting equipment, and you can mount this mounting bracket to this mounting accessory. And they have provided a 5 volt 2 amp power supply, and this is not the Chinese type, and this is the European type, and it is suitable for my location. And this is the power cable. That's it. Let's keep it aside. Let's check the accessories first. So this is the LAN cable, and I think this is around 1.5 meters long. And the power cable is 2 meters long. Now let's check the camera. The build quality is quite good. It has a speaker here, and there should be a microphone in front. So let's remove this one. This is the PIR sensor, and this is the microphone. There is a photo sensor, that is the LDR, and that is the camera. This is the speaker, and this is the mounting hole. And in the bottom there is a power button, and this is the USB port for charging the battery inside this camera. If you want to mount it, then you just have to mount it like this. Yeah, and that's it. So it says connect the gateway first before connecting the camera. Do not insert the network cable before the gateway establishes a connection. So we should connect the network cable after it has been connected to the Mi Home app. So this camera does not provide 24-hour recording, so it will only record when it detects motion using the PIR sensor. And they claim that the PIR sensor is also enhanced by using artificial intelligence or AI. So let's remove this part. So you can pair 4 cameras to one single gateway. So I have one camera here, so I can purchase 3 more cameras, and I can connect to this single gateway. I'll install a 64 GB memory card. So that is now installed, and now I'll power it up. Now you can see that this LED is flashing, so it's now ready to connect. And I have opened my Mi Home app, and the location is South Korea. That is my location. So you can connect this camera to any location and go to add. Now it is showing up the gateway, so let's try to connect to the gateway. So IMILab EC2 wireless camera gateway, and you select 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, enter the password, go next. Now the connection is successful. As you can see, the indicator now is solid blue, and it is asking for you to select location, give a name, and you can get started. We need to add the camera, so for that we need to turn on this camera. So let's turn it on. So in this case the blue light is not flashing, so in order to connect this camera to the gateway, this blue light should be flashing. So you can click here and you can see the instruction. So you have to press the power button for 8 seconds. Now it is flashing. As you can see, the blue light is flashing. So now you can connect. So next step. Now it has connected the camera. As you can see, it has shown up, and you can put a name here The default name is in Chinese, I don't know why, but let's put a name here. Next step. So now it is connected. It is showing the Wi-Fi signal strength and the battery level. This is live stream, as you can see, and let's check other options. So the battery is 90%. That is the camera battery. Home monitoring settings, you can turn this on. You can select the monitoring period. It can be full day or daytime or nighttime. And trigger interval, you can select whether you want to trigger every 30 seconds or 60 seconds or lesser. So 30 seconds seems good. And you can also select the clip length, how long you want to record the clips. It can be 10 seconds to 30 seconds. So I'll say 20 seconds. And you want alert messages and notification when human is detected. That's it. And in device setting, you can set the night vision settings, and let's see the options of the gateway. And in memory management, you can see how much data is used. And gateway setup, here you can get an alert when the battery power is less than 20%. You can set this to 10% or even higher. You can also share this device to your other family members using your Xiaomi account. And in general settings, you can set the device name, and you can also check for firmware updates. And in more settings, you can see the network info, what is the current network info, that is Wi-Fi signal strength and so on. So that is good. So those are the settings. So it doesn't have the network attached storage or the NAS function in this camera, because the gateway here has the SD card and it will be indoors, and so the videos will be safely stored in the gateway even if the camera has been damaged or stolen. So now let's try to connect the gateway using the LAN cable. So I'll plug into the router, and let's try to plug this into the gateway and see what happens. So as you can see, now the LAN cable has been connected and it's transmitting data, and you can see that the camera is streaming over the LAN. So when you stream, the data line will blink. As you can see, when it's streaming, the data line is blinking. That means the data is over the Ethernet. I think the Ethernet is preferred when it is connected, but when it is disconnected, it will communicate to the router using Wi-Fi. Now let's try to connect this gateway using the power over Ethernet, because usually this camera is a wireless camera and the distance between the gateway and the camera should be less than 50 meters, and it is very likely that you have to install this gateway at a very remote location because this camera will be installed outdoors. So if you have a LAN connection to your installation location, then you'll be able to use the power over Ethernet like this. So this is a power over Ethernet adapter. One will go to your router and one will go to your camera, and these are the waterproof connectors that you can use when you install this outdoors. But since this gateway will be usually installed indoors, you don't need these things. So usually this kind of PoE kit comes in a 5.5 mm DC jack. It will not fit your micro USB cable. So in order to change it, you have to use a adapter. So in my case, I have made this adapter by myself because I had these connectors. So these are usual CCTV connectors for DC power of your CCTVs. You don't need to make them yourself. It is available in the market and you can easily find it online. That is the USB A type to the 5.5 mm DC and the micro USB to the 5.5 female type connectors. You can easily find them. You have to plug this into your DC power supply. So that will be power supply. Connect to this one and power it on, and after you have powered it on, then you need to use this female adapter. That is a female DC jack. This is the RJ45 port, and just plug it in like this, and you need to connect this to your router. And instead of connecting the LAN cable to your router, you just connect it here and connect this to your router. And after that, you have to use this adapter, plug this in, and you can plug this LAN cable to your gateway, and you can plug the main Ethernet cable, that is a PoE Ethernet cable, to your adapter here. And you can remove the micro USB cable and use this to power it up. As you can see, it is now powered on, and let's wait for it to connect to the network and check the camera again. And so now in this case, you don't need any other cable. You need only the Ethernet cable, and you'll be able to communicate to the router using this cable, as well as you'll be able to power it up using the same cable. So this is the power over Ethernet for your camera. Now let's check the camera again. Now let's try to play. So now it is streaming the camera live over the LAN, as you can see. So now the power over Ethernet and the communication is working. So now I'll install this camera outdoors, and I'll show you the nighttime recording as well as the daytime recording. Now I've installed the camera. So now let's see the recordings. These are the monitoring recordings. As you can see, currently it is in the night vision mode, and you can see that it has recorded some motion there. And there are many motion recordings here, and these recordings are only for 20 seconds because I set it for 20 seconds. And you can also see the live stream here. So this is live stream. In the live stream, interface, you will be able to capture a screenshot like this, and you can also record the videos manually. So currently you're recording it manually, and once the recording is done, stop the video recording. And if you go to the gallery, these are the screen captures that you have taken. So you can see the screen capture, and you can also see watch the video that you have captured manually. So this is the video capture. So this was the manual recording. So these are recorded directly to your phone, and in the playback you'll be able to playback from the SD card. And you can also choose the quality of your playback. Speed means that quality will be the lowest, and HD will be the highest quality. Let's try the HD stream. So currently this is streaming in HD, and you can also playback in the full screen mode. So this is a full screen playback, and you will get notifications like this. So these are the notifications that you got whenever a person is detected. If there is a motion, then it doesn't send notification, only when person is detected. So the human motion detection with the PIR and AI works well, and as you can see, whenever there is a human motion, then you will get notification. So that is good, but there is some delay when the motion is detected and the notification is sent to your phone. But it will send you a notification even if there is some 20 to 30 seconds delay. Now I'll show you the raw footage of the recordings during nighttime as well as daytime. So this is the outdoor installation location of my camera. I have attached it using the 3M tape, and this is the example daytime recording. And this is the nighttime night vision recording of the camera. So that was the review of the camera. I have shown you how to set up this camera, and I have also shown you the example footage and motion detection capabilities of this camera. Since this camera is a global version, you can connect it to any of the servers near to you. And I've also shown you how to connect this gateway using the power over Ethernet. I haven't tested the claimed 100 days life of the battery of the camera, but since it's going to record only when motion is detected, it's going to last a very long time. I think it will work at least for 3 months. One thing I don't like is that the camera or the gateway doesn't support the NAS function or the network attached storage function. They most likely did not include the function because this gateway will be installed indoors and it will be safe inside the house. But still, I want to store all the videos in my NAS server. Overall, the camera is working great. So these are the things I wanted to share with you today. So I hope you liked the video. Please support my Patreon campaign, and if you find the video useful, please like and share it to others. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. I'll see you next time.